and I'm a member of Canaan Baptist Church. I'm over at the Deaf Ministry over at Canaan. I work a lot with the deaf community, and that just fits right in line with WOW Community Outreach. I've been involved in numerous things. And Dare to Dream, I'm a part of Dare to Dream, which is a branch of the outreach organization. I'm a part of Dare to Dream, where we go into the schools and we reach out to those who are susceptible to violence, those who are ostracized, those who are, as they call, frequent flyers. Those, they're getting kicked out periodically. They're going through a lot of challenges, maybe at home, a lot of challenges socially, and maybe even involved in gang violence. So I'm very active in that. Last year we did Holmes and McKinley, and we've had that program up and running for 2 years until just recently Holmes and McKinley closed down. So now we're at Northwestern. We're beginning to launch our new session at Northwestern in January. And so it just has been a pleasure. It's been a joy. Community work is just a passion of mine, not only with the deaf community, but just in our community in general. And WOW Outreach is a pillar in this community. WOW Outreach is just, it doesn't seek to just help the spirit man, but it also seeks to help the entire man, the body, soul, and spirit, or the spirit, soul, and body. It is a total package, and whatever area, whatever barriers that one may be going through, one may be experiencing, that's what WOW Community Outreach is. The motto is change begins with me. Change begins with me, and it begins with you. So I want to encourage you to get involved in whatever way you can. There's so many facets, there's so many branches to the outreach ministry. So I just want to encourage you to get involved.
Well, my name is Denzel Cobbin, and I got affiliated with WOW Outreach through Community Action Group. I started off there. I was looking for somewhere to volunteer my time at because I was a victim of violence to my son, who was he was murdered in 2006, and that's how I got affiliated with this type of work. 2006, my son was walking through Ballinger Park, and he ended up getting shot, and due to the injury, he passed away. And you know, that's what really made me wake up and smell of coffee, that there's a lot of things that people can do out here in the community. And a lot of times we don't do nothing because it don't affect us personally. And unfortunately, that it had to happen to me personally for me to wake up and really try to come up with something that I can do to give back to my community. And there's a lot of people out there that want to do something, but it doesn't bother them because it doesn't affect them personally. And so that is what kind of got me involved, and it happened to me personally, and I felt it, and I saw a need for it. And but WOW stepped in, you know, and all the great things that they was doing, and they helped me through that situation by giving me a shoulder to lean on, plus a way to help other people that's going through the same thing. They step outside of the box to try to get other people to really grab some insight of what's going on and what we can do as a community to help, you know, curb the violence. And so what WOW is about to me is it's about a community of people coming together for zero tolerance for violence. But get to know your neighbors right next door to you, and then, you know, try to figure out what y'all can do as a neighborhood. And then, you know, come to some meetings such as Community Action or WOW Outreach or different organizations, because there's a lot of things going on in Genesee County that people don't know about. They don't get talked about that much. Some positive things going on. The change begins with me.
Hello, my name is Kenyatta Dotson, and I am completely invested in the concept of WOW Outreach. WOW's mission is to create a community with a zero tolerance for violence by empowering and strengthening youth and families living in Flint and Genesee County. We wholeheartedly believe that change first begins with us, and that if we truly work together to inspire, to motivate, to foster hope in those who have limited amount of hope, you know, lives in a place of darkness, you know, can't see beyond today, that we as citizens, as brothers and sisters in Christ, who love each other, those of us who are part of community, that it's our responsibility to build up and to encourage and to motivate those who can't help themselves, who can't find their voice, who is wandering around in the wilderness and can't seem to find a pathway of escape. So we're asking anyone who can, if you could please become a part of this concept. Or if you're already doing something great, please continue to do what you're doing, because it truly makes a difference. Regardless of how big or small, your time, talent, and treasures is a significant impact to changing this world and helping our youth and families live yet another day. So as we're focusing on today, we anticipate tomorrow. So thank you again for everything that you do, all your contributions to this community, and always remember, change begins with you.
Hey y'all, chill. Well, here y'all go with this girl stuff. Her stuff for real. That's chill.
Hi guys. Dude, wow, really?
You can be that wow factor.
No, wait, I'm sorry. You told me so.
Change begins